I didn't consider that, but... Yeah.
I'm here. That was an ambush, not a duel. But now we know. Akechi Kagemitsu is definitely Shinbakufu.
He ran back towards Sakamoto. Is that where he lives?
Correct. Akechi Kagemitsu holds a castle when his uncle, Lord Mitsuhide, is away.
Then we must break in and take his head.
Unless you have an army, I'd suggest a more careful approach.
Last I heard, he was defending Ishiyama Honganji from the Oda clan.
Yes. If anyone knows a secret route into Sakamoto Castle, it's him.
Where can I find him?
He fled east. The 53 families have holdings in the Shimmering Fields. Good. And I'll send Yasuke to join you.
Okay. Now I wanted to quickly roll over here. Because I'm gonna try and make this a clip later. Every time I've tried to make a video of this this amazing place that we have made, it's just 30 seconds, so I just don't get it right. So I'm gonna do a whole thing, and then I'm gonna take it tonight and turn it into something. So, all right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, obviously this front area, this is just already here, but then you got this building, which I believe this was also here, and like this is just the casual stuff and made it all nice, added the canopies and the gardens and the sights. The lights and all this good stuff. I at one point I was gonna take down these walls, but I ended up putting the lanterns up and the torches, and it looks pretty nice, so I kind of kept it. I think it looks pretty cool. We got all this stuff made through here. This is where the animals start to kind of peek in. Got a lot of that. Another garden. The dojo, which I feel like looks like such a real dojo, because you got the back garden and the front garden and the antelopes and all that. And then the same for here. Double garden, back to back. Some cherry blossoms, although can't really tell they're cherry blossoms right now. But then bridge to another world, and we got our second layer, which is where I really started decorating different stuff and putting different pieces in, and like every building, for the most part, besides like a couple of these, are different. Every like decoration is a different decoration, like pieced together. Besides a couple of the sakura trees, because I really like those. And then you got this back end, which I kind of turned into a little bit of like a in-home jungle. Got all different kinds of animals in here. Back-to-back gardens, and this is kind of the more villagey type stuff with the different attractions and all the things you need. Back through here, I kind of made it like a professional area, like the tea rooms and the meeting places and all the formal stuff. Got our bell tower. We got, guard towers guarding every corner like we would need. Then we run the row, which this is what I've shown the majority of. We got the lanterns to turn it red and look all nice and cool. Got the different buildings linked. Like, these are linked, and so that's like I feel like my longhouse. I think that's pretty cool. And then, got these linked through different attractions. A lot of animals out here too. Kind of the completion. That's the gallery, and then you got the rest of the houses. Got a garden back here for these houses back too. All nice and cool. And yeah, I mean that about covers it. It looks different depending on the seasons. The sakuras will bloom, and it'll get a lot more colorful depending on what time of the year it is. But yeah, that's the base. I wanted to make that a full clip so I could get it out there, and so y'all can get the full tour, because this is probably one of the most proud of places that I've ever built. Like, it came together so well.
I talk
I love it.
a lot, and you hardly talk at all. Am I bothering you, Heishu, sir?
Yes.
Brutal.
What have you got for me?
Okay, we got da. All right. Get that down. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Rappa-rappa-doo. Key. Alright, as soon as this is up, we'll get a move on. And now, probably the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and do the Animus missions. Because we're mostly, all we got left is main missions. So... slowly. Sorry, my phone is being slow. Ra 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 ra. Sorry, I don't know why this thing is just not listening to me today. Alright, and then I just want to check one more thing, and then we'll hit that button and get to going. Okay. Bruh. Can't tell if that's it crashing or if that's it starting something. Oh, yeah, it started. Okay. Oops. I need to see, like, we got enough money for stuff, but I don't know if we have the resources. Oof. I hope that was my actual weapon. Hang on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, MER level. Wait, I said it right there. We are level 50. Yeah, we are level 55. So, I mean, you could upgrade the Tonto, but we only need that for certain things. So,
Hello there.
ooh, yeah. Did we put anything on my stuff? Ooh, I will happily bring this back. I loved this when I had it, and now I can have it with what I got. Yes, please. Oh, forgot to do Yaski's. Oops. I guess I must have taken a trip here recently, because everything's fully upgraded. Except for some reason, her sword. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at engravings. Hold on. Ooh, can parry unblockable attacks. Yeah. Because now then both of them can do that. Per unspent mastery point. What? In Samurai? I have a lot in Samurai. I will do the Samurai. I think that'll be good. Hello there. Hey. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate the follow as well, getting us to that. How you feeling? How's your day going? Ooh, wait. I need to look at that real quick, but... Wait. I don't think that's my weapon either. I need to check those. How we doing? How we feeling, though? Just a little short. It's okay, though. Yasuke is ridiculously OP, so I'm not super worried. Alright. Now, I need to see, because it looked like that longsword was better than what I have for Yasuke all the way around. No, it's not. I wonder why it said 3 ups before then. Weird. Anyways, it should be good. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what we have left for... Well, we do want to do these. I want to figure out what we have left for, like, side missions still, because I feel like it's almost all main missions now. I don't think I'm zoomed in enough, hang on. Okay, there's that. That's it? Wow. You did a pretty good job then. That's it for the question marks. And, oh, there's this. Okay, we can make sure to grab that when we get there. I don't think can I mark anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd it go? There it is. Well, that's close enough to the city. I feel like I'll be able to clean those up together. I did a pretty good job farther up. Okay. That one's, I'll have to try to remember that that's there. That's quite the journey. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's like 5 to 10 places left to go. And yeah, I'm not really seeing more than that. So we'll have to remember those 2 or 3 other places. Okay. Oh. Ra-ba-ba-ra. I suppose today would be a good day for me to look through all the achievements. Because, like, one of them, I'm not so sure what it is. It's called the Legendary Sumi-E. And I thought that might have to do with something, like, on Yasuke's side, because we got that achievement for doing all of the Fujikiri with Naoe. But, I don't know. Nothing's called Sumi-E, so I'm not really sure.
They swayed like the willow tree in the autumn wind.
3 tails. Very unusual.
And when it howled at the moon, my heart ached for those I've lost.
Where was this creature?
I followed
Welcome,
I
welcome.
don't know that I really need to be stopping at places like this. Okay. I can definitely make sure to do that. I appreciate it. Let's try and get all those to lead their way here. So I'm glad to hear that you found me there and came on over. I feel like that's the hardest part. A lot of people see the posts or the videos, and they'll you get the like of maybe they repost something over there, but they don't actually come through on stream. So I appreciate you coming through. Do you stream at all? Play any games? You play this by chance? What you got going on?
Best if I remain unsafe.
I'm so glad to have that bonus back. Oh, it feels so good.
Could it be an enemy?
Alright, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna follow the rest of the way through and do this. Although I kinda, maybe I should, yeah, let's visit Reen. Although I should look that up, because I remember the last time we were playing, we were working on all these allies. And I almost forgot. I think there's 2 more that we need, and we haven't. Oh, I forget we were supposed to do that. But, like, I actually don't think that Rain is part of that. But, I guess we'll wait until we get over there to switch to Yasuke. Impossible. Oh, duh, 'cause I'm in a red zone. Tripping. You know what I just thought about, though? I gotta be really close to having this done. Oh no, I still got this. Still got this to go. Okay. Because I've been wanting to switch it over to this, but then I would have to deactivate this. So I'm like trying to finish this real quick and then go to Awakening. But I don't know, because I've played so much at this point that it's like, that is really freaking cool. Oi. Hey, I appreciate you coming through with the raid. How's it going? How we feeling? Welcome in, welcome in. What games were we playing? What were we streaming? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate ya. How we doing? How we feeling? I was on Sunken Land. What's that about? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Working on a giant castle build. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I feel a little bit. I built like a incredible place in this game, and I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure it's not nearly as detailed as the castle build, but I'm real proud of it. So I can feel that. Second Land is a post-apocalyptic crafting survival. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's like a little bit like 7 Days to Die sort of thing, but a different game entirely. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like a good time. Still working on the outer shell. It'll be a while. How long do you think you put into the castle? Do you know how long you've been working on it? Yeah, it's so far it's been about 10 hours or so. Ooh. I'm sure that's got some crazy detail going in. Castle build too. Ain't nobody gonna be raiding in that.
Items to suit all
Keep that
tastes.
place safe at all times. Is it like in some of those games where it's online where you have people like raid in and you're trying to protect it? Or is it more of like a, you say post-apocalyptic, so like maybe zombies?
Please visit again.
Hang on. Weapon change. Y'all said the same thing at the same time, and he didn't say Jinx. Missed point. Oh, my hits are just not here today. What was that? Okay. Apparently if you fight on the edge, you get a new moveset. Cool. Whatever I want to do. Cool. So basically the world has been flooded and you are one of the few survivors left. Some of the islands still exist, but you have to scavenge anything you can to build a base to protect them, NPCs. It is co-op though, okay. That sounds pretty fun, honestly. I like that. It sounds like a kind of a combination of a lot of different games. taking a little bit of the best pieces of different games and putting them all together. I like that. I'm always about variety. Yeah, we play 4 different games a week, just to be able to get a little bit of spice, a little bit of everything. So having one game that has it all, that's pretty cool. Like if you feel like you built up the base to the point where it's almost easy, you can get it going harder and make it so that, you know, the defense has to get stronger and stronger. I like that. Kind of like a creative mode, which would make it a lot easier to be able to build all the stuff for sure. That's cool. Is it like a indie game, or? I'm curious because I feel like something like that I would have heard of, or maybe is it like older, or is it completely off my radar? I believe so. Still early access. Okay. Got it on Steam. So if you put 10 hours into the castle, does that mean you've been playing the game for 10 hours, or have you built like a lot of other stuff or played different playthroughs? Is this your first run? Come on, it's not that far. Just jump. Fine, I'll jump. What is going on? I'm actually rebuilding the castle. The save's local, not cloud-based. So when I got my new comm, I had to start from scratch. Oh, interesting. Dang. So you basically try and build as much as you can
Stick to the shadows.
while you still can, eh? Okay. This guy just showed he's on a complete different level. He's level 53. I don't know why he even had his guard up. He wasn't doing nothing to guard. It's going faster this time because I actually know what I'm doing. Right. Get good enough at the game to the point where you just know what's up. Can't make the mistake you. Yeah. Well. Okay. So we got these couple. But before I go and do that, we're gonna go ahead and switch to Yasuke and meet up with Rin. See if we can advance that, oh yeah, red zone. See if we can advance that, that love story, you know? I'm actually interested to see if that's somebody that we could romance. What is this? So his main character, both. It's dual characters. So, some missions are just Yasuke missions. Some missions are just Naoe missions, but that's kind of rare. Most of the time you can play whoever you want, whenever you want. It's basically the two types of Assassin's Creeds. Like, she's the old Assassin's Creed. She's the fastest assassin ever. You know, you got the hook to climb stuff. You know, she runs super fast. You know, just real quick assassin stuff. And then he's a samurai, so he's just straight brute force, kind of like, you know, in Alexios, or like, you know, some of the more recent Assassin's Creed where he's just a full-on destroyer. I mean, he's probably stronger than any of the other assassins. So they're the duology. She's a shinobi, he's a samurai. And you can basically, like, for this mission that we're going up to here, this is a Yasuke mission. But there is, I mean, so far I've only seen about 5 or 6 Yasuke and Naoe missions for there can only be one or the other. But you can run most of the campaign with one character or the other. It's not really a huge thing. But yeah, no, I mean, you kind of do gotta play with both, I guess, because there's different, like, tombs that you can only do with Yasuke, and some tombs you can only do with Naoe. I mean, you got the eagle vision with Naoe, and you don't have it with Yasuke, so finding, like, the Daisho and stuff are a lot easier with Naoe, but then, you know, you could plow through the entire base easily with Yasuke. It's just harder to find Daisho. So there's advantages and disadvantages to each side. So I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games, but that's all I know is what I read online. Yeah, I mean, it's this is honestly probably the best place to, like, hop in, because this game has, like, nothing really to do with the old timeline at all. Samurai shinobi game, you know, like there's a little bit where she's, like, dipping into, like, her ancestors or her mom being an assassin and stuff. The best the setting that every Assassin's Creed fan has been wanting for years. So yeah, no, if there was ever a place to get in, it would be on this one, because I mean, they put a lot of attention to detail in this. Like, this is a lot better quality than quantity, because the big thing for the last few games with Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins, those were all 100 to 200 hour games, massive games, and, you know, quality suffered a little bit to the quantity, the size of the game. So many side missions and activities and different stuff. So in this one, yes, you do still have a big world with a lot of activities, a lot of stuff to do, but the main story is not that. It's like a 40-hour story. So it's a really one of those games where you can make it as big a game as you want. Like, I'm up to about 80 hours now, but I've also explored the entirety of the map. Like, the question marks I have lit up I have less than 10 question marks left on the map. And, you know, I've cleared out most of I've cleared out most of the side missions, I should say. Like, you got these trees of the different people to go after. I've cleared out most of them, but then this is like the main mission ones. I've only gotten 4 of them. So, you know, it's one of those stories where you really do make it your own. Like, you can make it as long or as short as you want. If you want to just do the campaign, the game will be a lot harder because you're not grinding to get stronger and all that stuff. But you can absolutely just mainline the game and beat it in 50, 60 hours if you want. Or, you, like me, you could get every single ounce of content. I think I'm going to get a platinum on this. I got a platinum on the last one, Assassin's Creed Mirage. And then we went back through for the last year and went from 2 all the way up, and we got done with Valhalla right in time for this. And yeah,
Show me where you last saw the horse.
highly suggested. Like, this is
It may be best to approach the horse in silence.
this is probably the best Assassin's Creed ever. And I know there'd be a lot of people that would probably be up in arms over me saying that, you know, because there's so many good games across the times, but this game, like the last few games, they've been trying to, like, you know, well, besides Mirage, they've been trying to kind of combine all the greats and make a big like Assassin's Creed game that did it all. And I feel like this game really did. Like it's the combat is incredible. The world is gorgeous. Like the story is really good. Like it's cinema level story. Like you really feel like you're playing a movie.
Over there, Yasuke. Look.
I tell people that they can take my opinion with a grain of salt if they want. Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of games for stream. Like last year, we did 59 games. Our goal was 50, and we got 5 platinums. And then this year, we're working on trying to get 60. And so, like, there's so few games that like stand above the rest and are really like, ones to take notes. And after playing, taking the year and playing these Assassin's Creed games, like I feel like this one stands out more than any of the rest.
I've never even written one.
Like, yes, there's some like Black Flag and some of the old greats with Ezio that like people will always harp on. They always say that's the best of the best. Syndicate was a really good one too, but this one is just something special. A lot like how Ghost of Tsushima was just something special from Ubisoft in general. This is something special from Assassin's Creed, and
You are doing great.
Nothing to fear. Yes, you could take their opinion with a grain of salt, but it for most games it takes me a lot to be able to say that I really, really enjoy it.
You are safe.
And especially with a lot of these games where I'm doing like everything in the game, I'm doing all the side missions, all the missions and everything. There's so many games that end up being like a slog. Like you're just playing for hours, doing like missions that are the same. Like, it's just a lot of repetition, even with a good story. But this is so good about like every little thing is so different. And you're doing different stories and like you're building the world so immensely. It's like, it's really a world to get lost in. So, grain of salt, but I'll talk it up all day because it's genuinely, they did something special. And it is really cool that they did it with this title because you really can just jump in. Even if you've never played another Assassin's Creed in your life, this game is basically a standalone. Like, you don't need the other games, and it's brand new. Like, really, really nice.
How about we take a short ride? Put you and this horse through his paces a little.
Yeah, I got my my sea beast mount.
You will both be fine.
I think it looks awesome. I spent so much Animus points on it, but I don't even care.
Worry less about the destination.
I think it looks cool. Oh yeah, that is definitely like. So they made a new engine. This is the first Assassin's Creed engine, and like the storms last like actual storm. The rain's so heavy you can't see in front of you. The fog you can't see through. The wind feels like real wind on your controller and in your ears. Like you can't even hear sometimes if it's really heavy. The seasons change everything around you, and the seasons are progressive, so like you do 2 fast travels and the next season starts. The real time, night to day while you're playing.
Here we are.
I mean, the snow itself is so, like, you can roll around in the snow and clear all the snow in a patch down to the grass. Like, the underwater is another cool one. It looks better underwater than in any other Assassin's Creed, easily. Now, this isn't really a place to show it, but what basically happened with this game is they delayed it, and when they delayed it, they turned it into a freaking masterpiece. Like they gave themselves just that extra amount of time to make it as good as they possibly could.
But the second one was quite exciting. The view was more than worth it.
The waterfall.
That too.
Waterfalls soothe me. I do not know if it is the noise or the flow. It calms me. Do you think you will master horse riding?
Well, my teacher is unorthodox, but yes, in time. We only have each other after all. We need time to practice and grow accustomed to one another.
Are you talking about the horse or your unorthodox teacher?
I will leave that to your imagination, Sensei.
You excel at everything you try.
Every time we meet, everything I see you try, you become more impressive to me. I know you will excel at this new challenge.
Thank you. You continue to surprise me too. In a good way.
That is good to know. Next time I see you, not only will you be a master rider, this stray horse will have a name.
Stray? No. This horse has a home now. I will keep Ite fed and build her a shelter.
Ite? Acha. A fine name for a horse.
I wanted to name her after something you taught me. Come back when you can, Yasuke.
I shall. We have 20 skill points. Yeah, see, I've played this game also to the point where I got nearly everything. I'm level 56. I've got, like, all the upgrades that I could want, except for some of them that are locked by missions and story progress. But, like, yeah. Oh, I guess I'll save some still because we want to get the last few of those upgrades, and I'm running out of ways to get knowledge points. So we've cleared most of the map of them. So I guess we could probably go to purple on our own. I did want to see our Animus missions here. How far away is this? Oh, okay, so it's just something that we just have to do over time. Interesting. Okay, then where's the entity? Way up there. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to these question marks first, and then most of the map will be done at that point. So, hang on, let me remark this because it's not leading us to where we want to go. There we go. Yeah, the one thing I do wish though is this is like 3 times. I don't know. Probably maybe not 3 times. This is a much bigger horse than what we normally have in the game. I just wish it would have been faster. I like that addition in The Witcher 3 when we were playing that. It was like I don't know if it's the bigger the horse, the faster it was, but there's definitely different breeds that were faster. And I wish that was in more games. Cause I mean, it's fast, but like we need some breakneck speed. This is the season to visit the hometown too, though. All of our sakura trees are blooming right now. Probably looks majestic right now. That's another big part of what I love a lot about this game is you actually got to build your own base. So I built like probably a dozen or more buildings, built gardens and lights and decorations and like. I mean, they've had that in previous games where you could build buildings and upgrade them, but you didn't place them. You just bought them and upgraded them. You know, you never got to place them on your own. You never got to decorate it on your own and add all this stuff on your own until this game. And I think that was an incredible thing they did because I mean, I've spent a good amount of time on it, and I feel like I genuinely made a masterpiece. And normally I would never talk myself up like that, but it's the game that provided me the ability. All I did was pick the things that I liked and put them down. And maybe I placed them in a certain way and made them look a certain way, but, you know, they gave me the ability to make it. All I did was just have the creative ideas to put it together. Please gotta talk that up. Got that hydrate, alright. I appreciate you. Got that not so hydrate, because, you know, you need caffeine in your life. But yeah, no, we be playing like a lot of different games, and obviously right now we're going backwards. So I started with Detroit Become Human, and now we're playing Heavy Rain because I'd never played that before. We got the Quantic Dream collection, so after Heavy Rain we'll do Beyond Two Souls, and then we also got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart going on. We just started that yesterday. Got pretty far. What's their other game? I forgot the fourth. Ah, yeah, Dead Island 2. And I'm getting to play the DLCs of that for the first time. That's been pretty exciting. But we have played the game itself before, but I wanted to revisit because I feel like last year we kind of tunnel visioned the goal. Oh, sorry y'all. Hold on. Let me just do a magic trick real quick. We won't be blue screen for long. Give me 1 second. I apologize. There we go. Picture's back. Looking great. It'll be in the green, and then I'll bring it back up from blue screen, and it'll still be in the green. Not even like a pixel or a buffer or anything. It just falls through. I don't know. I don't know why it do that, but 900. Is it bringing me to the wrong place? I just passed it. That's all. What the heck? There must be a bend up the road here or something. Yeah. It was just walking me all the way around the road. Yeah, but I tell you what, like, so obviously these, you know, it's Ubisoft that did Ghost of Tsushima, and now they're doing this, right? But I love how they blended the games. Like, they took all of the best things about the environment of Ghost of Tsushima and, you know, implemented, well, not even really an Assassin's Creed type combat, because, like, yes, you have the hidden blades, but it's almost an original combat system, you know, and they redid a lot of the stuff. They got a lot of cool add-ons, too, with the kunai, you know, I mean, you know, you got a couple things, because you've always kind of had throwing knives and stuff, that are a couple things that are the same, but I don't know. This just, to me, feels like its own game, and it's like on the level of Ghost of Tsushima, which, you know, obviously gets to be even more. You know, I think there'd probably be a lot of people that might be offended by this, but I think I enjoy this more than Ghost of Tsushima even. Like, I know that's probably to some people like the worst thing you could possibly say, probably invalidates everything I'm talking about to some people, but I don't know. Like, then again, I may just be saying that because I played Ghost of Tsushima twice now. This is still my first playthrough of this, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's newer too. It is kind of hard to compare them. Because I think, like, the combat's incredibly rewarding in both, but I don't know. I feel like you have a little more control and you can get a little more overpowered in this. Whereas I feel like in Ghost of Tsushima, like, eventually you do get overpowered, but then you're still gonna find some tough fights. Like, because I did everything in that game, literally, and I did all the you know, duels and stuff. And I mean, yeah, they're challenging, but I feel like you can really spam your way through. Like, you can do a whole bunch of the specials and just kind of make it through. But, like, I don't know, with this, like, you're really a little more limited to where you have to really depend on your own skills. And it's kind of the flip of how it normally would be, because the older Assassin's Creed's, like, you could just demolish everybody without a second thought. So, it's almost just something special about this one outlier. And I mean, hey, it really ain't a competition between them anyways, because same people made those both games. And I mean, I hope this game gets Game of the Year, but I know Ghost of Tsushima was the last Game of the Year that Ubisoft has had, I think. I could be mistaken, but I think. Then again, I don't know how well the competition will be, because there's so many people saying that Clair Obscura is gonna be Game of the Year, which I haven't got to play it yet, so I really can't say, but I just don't see how a 30-hour game can compete, you know, other than the fact that everybody be hating on games that are 100 hours now. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking on it, and I'm probably kind of biased. I do everything anyways. Like, I do all the side missions, all the activities, everything. Like, I feel like I just like the longer games. I don't know. I mean, as long as the world is filled and entertaining and there's stuff to do in between, like, to me, you can make the story as long as you want. You know? there's obviously some games where it don't quite work like that, because, there's just too much space in between, but... What the heck? Why am I not able to guard? Is she too short? And my guard's too high? Is that what's going on here? Really? Stop being a bully. No spine for you. Why can I not pick those up? Code Fusion. Hey, welcome in with the first time chat. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your day going? Okay. Now there's those. I know there's some other question marks over here. And then I think there was just the one more, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was... Nope, that's the perfect amount, I think. Unless, did I lose one in between? New. Okay, there's those, and then there's the one more right there. But, do we have any missions in between here and there? See, I'm tempted to more about her mom, and I feel like, we may not be ready for that. Oh, hey, we can do this. This is a Yasuke quest. And I will actually fast travel over there because there's really nothing to do in between. Hold on, I'm in a red zone. And I didn't get my gold chest. 2 steps behind. Wow, we should be 4 steps ahead. Yeah, that is the one fun part about being Yasuke. You can just full sprint into, like... I mean, this isn't a good example, but you can full sprint into most things and he'll just go through it. Like castle doors, normally you'd have to climb over with Naue, but if you run head first into them, just like that wheelbarrow, fully destructible. You just run straight through it. It's funny. I mean, to be frank, he is like 6'5", like 300-pound samurai with literal 100-pound. Like that's like 450 running headfirst into wood. Like it's gonna be destroyed. It makes sense. I honestly think it's a little bit realistic almost, because it's like if like near 500 pounds runs headfirst into something, maybe even a brick wall, it's gonna go straight on through. That's another really cool thing, is like once the seasons change, it shows the weather coming in. Oh yeah, and just like the rain and the fog, if the blizzard's bad enough, the blizzard will make it so you can't see in front of you, and the snow drifts will actually pile up. The roads will get covered in snow. Like the snow starts and you can see the roads, and as the snow builds, the roads will disappear. Lanterns will start to go under the snow. Like, also Yasuke can't do the drop to the thing, and he destroys hay piles. Now he just dives into him like any other assassin. But yeah, this is a really cool season as well, because you can just literally unbury all of it. It is great. You know, I know there's a lot of people that will talk about this stuff, and they're like, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 did it first, but these games come out every single year. I don't think that they were arcade to make Red Dead Redemption 2, and they put this game, or they put it out in this game in a yearly release. Like, I just think it's next level. Genuinely couldn't expect, like, I don't think there's many games that I've played that really truly compete with this. Like, there's definitely some games that I could bring up that, like, the story is better, or like maybe the combat is better, you know, one or the other, or like this, that, and the other, you know, whatever. But none of them are like the full combination of a perfect game that I feel like this is. You know, like, I don't know. I think sometimes Ubisoft really just pulls it off. You know, the same with Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm sure what they'll do with Ghost of Yota. I mean, there's a lot of games that flash through my mind that I could mention. Rise of the Ronin's another one, another game of this era that I think is really, really good. There's a lot of one-off games that I can think of too, but oh, it's just something special, you know. Who's messing up my flowers? Those are a gift to a friend. Stop it. Who did that? What the heck? Anybody else? Line right up. Can't believe he got taken out by that fall. Oh no, he didn't. The health bar just disappeared. Saved by the snowbank. Could have sworn I just heard someone walking around. Bye-bye.
One flower as a gift for today, and seed pods as a gift for tomorrow. There. These are the anemone I seek. The most beautiful blooms I've ever seen.
Boom. I don't know how the flowers are blooming in winter, but, you know. It's besides the point. Okay, we need to go back there, and then we got these. Ooh, and this one's right next to this mission. That'd be perfect. Yeah, let me return us to Reen real quick, because it most of the time ends up being I do her mission and then it pops up that for a new season and she's just sitting waiting for me for ages. So I want to kind of have a quick response to her this time. This is a really, really long drop for Yasuke. Wait, is that stuff? Oh, did I? I didn't mark it. I was about to say. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let's do it. Oh! You know it's a far drop when even Yasuke looks small while he's falling. That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's funny. They have a lot, like, there's a lot of people that will react all different kinds of ways when Yasuke walks up. But, like, You know, it almost kind of makes sense because like most everybody in this game like 5'5", 5'6", maybe 5'7" on a good day, and then Yasuke just casually walks up at 6'5". Like he is a giant. You know, he might even, I don't know his exact measure. He might be even taller than 6'5". Because, I mean, he's standing next to somebody and they're like up to his elbow or something. It's crazy.
I can help if she needs it.
Nice shot. Set it up for you.
What happened?
Some wandering bandits thought my bow was mere decoration. But I appreciate your concern, Sensei, and your help.
I am not sure you needed it.
Thank you.
Of course.
The bandit dropped the bracelet. Ah, this belongs to a merchant up by the Kumano Hongu Taisha Shrine. Kind man. Bit of a show-off. I remember him wearing it. We should return the bracelet. Maybe the bandits caused trouble for other merchants.
What kind of bracelet is it?
Buddhist prayer beads.
She's real good at riding a horse now. It's interesting, like we every time we meet up with her, we teach her a new thing, and she's like, you know, doesn't necessarily pick it up right away. You know, she just starts learning, and then the next season, she's an expert in it. Like every time, like she is the best student for real.
You have taken to riding very well.
Thank you. I would say I am mostly self-taught, after all.
Oh, you wound me. You are a natural rider.
Literally having a conversation about what I was saying.
And will surprise you.
Perhaps I should show you how good I am. How about a friendly race to the big lake over the ridge?
Is that wise? You are still a beginner.
Spoken like one who has already lost. Was someone worried I'm better than him?
What? Ha! Never!
Then perhaps it is time I teach you a thing or two. Don't keep me waiting, Sensei! Ah!
You actually might win. I forgot how much slower Yasuke is on the horse than Naue. Naue would have been leagues ahead already, but Yasuke. Then again, I can't deny, like, the normal horse in this has armor, and then he has armor, and then he's a giant. Like, the horse is basically running with like 500 pounds on his back. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if the horse would go slower at that point.
We can't let the Sensei win!
It's a little too late for that. I got higher ground and I ain't slowing down.
What a ride! Perhaps you two were born in a saddle.
So close! Admit it, I nearly had you.
I will do no such thing.
Next time, you won't be as fortunate.
For you to ride so well, so quickly, is very impressive. It took me years.
Where did you learn?
I started when I was very young, back in my homeland. A country far across the ocean.
Tell me more about your home.
I would not know where to begin.
Then, paint me a picture. How does it look out there?
It is a very hot place. Different seasons, animals, and fruits. Golden sand. The rest, blue and green, like an insect's wings. Before I came to this land, your country, I had never seen snow.
No winters?
A different kind of winter.
Did you say different fruit? Tell me you had plants. I cannot bear the thought of a life without plants.
We had many other fruits.
Snow, I could do without. But no plants. What would life be? Yeah, we are.
You really like plums, huh? What would life be without plums? What? That's say, if you know your favorite taste, you know your favorite
I didn't
tastes.
think we would see you again so.
Supper is ready though, so I'm gonna go eat real quick, and then we'll be back for the rest of the afternoon. We're looking at about another 5.5 on the clock. So I shall be back shortly. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, lurking. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for spending time in the Steve-O stream today. I appreciate everything you do, and I'll be back in just a few. Ayo, ayo. Hey, how we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We back at it.
Are you well? Yes.
Like
thank
that
you.
bad habit. Let's go.
I have something that belongs to you.
Why am I talking to him?
Oh! Slippery fingers. Must have dropped it between here and the home. Have some onigiri for your good deed.
Onigiri? Yasuke, this is special. You choose which kind.
Oh? Do I get to choose? Yeah. We'll go with the plum.
How about the plum?
Really? That's my favorite.
I figured. I remember things, you know?
While we are here, I want to check one more shop. If you don't mind. If at night, they
Lead
leave
the way.
out their wares. The merchants are so trusting. Oh, the papers and brushes. I can dream about what I would paint.
I am glad to know you have company. You have made real friends here.
What can I say? Oh, that practice with my bow makes me hungry. And once I made friends with Ite, I enjoyed exploring all the areas that surround the hut. Here, I buy myself clothes when I need them. Paper for drawing. Oh, another merchant sells excellent calligraphy brushes here.
I had no idea you enjoyed drawing.
It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. I suppose what I enjoy is creating beauty. This world desperately needs it.
I agree.
But drawing the forest animals is challenging.
Does it? I think it's pretty beautiful. I mean, it can be pretty brutal
I
too,
have the
but...
same problem.
My favorite musician, Ignaz Barros. He's harmless. He's pretty good even when he drinks. He said he purges his demons with all that sake. He's always been kind to me.
Who's your friend? Hey, the three-legged crow told me to practice day and night. I'm just doing what I was told.
3 legs?
Though the musician's methods are questionable, I cannot help but admire his dedication to his art. Perhaps creating beauty is something we should all aspire to do.
You intrigue me, Sensei. Tell me, what beauty do you intend to create?
I will draw a picture of
Not
you.
many people know. I too enjoy creating art. If it pleases you, I would like to draw a portrait of you.
Oh, yes. It would please me most greatly. Thank you.
Please,
Alright.
stand exactly as you are. Perfect. Creating beauty is something you are already skilled at.
Yeah, it always seems to know the right things to say, huh?
I want you to see something. Despite how we were brought together, I'm so grateful to have met you. Because of you, I can lead a different life. One I am proud of. filled with excitement.
And you.
I would like to kiss you. The other one is great friends. Let's not friend zone people. We're here for the romance. Is he actually gonna say I would like to kiss you?
I am not only a teacher. I too have much to learn. Like what beauty we can create together.
People only could dream being as smooth as Yasuke.
Today and every
Got
day
that Riz.
for the rest of our lives.
Oh wow. Did we just get married?
I will wait for you at the hut.
Okay. You got plans, I guess? How do I know? How do I get back to the hut? I don't know where her hut is the thing. Is it this? I think. It might be. I want to see if there's a scene we can play here. That would be quite the plunge in the middle of winter. Oof. Whoa. Okay, it must be one of those where we have to come back another season. Because she is not here yet. Okay. Oh, wait. That's okay, that's Ibuki. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And, once we, do this, I want to do the question marks and then that one, Animus mission that we have left. And then, we shall look up, the allies. And then the achievements. Oh yeah, I found that waterfall earlier, didn't I? And I forgot about it. Where did I see it? still surreal to me that I built all this. Right. Let's say that I can still improve hideout back here. Made you look. Look for treasure behind the waterfall and the hideout. Literally, it made you look. There's nothing even back here. Wow. Got an armor-piercing blessing. Interesting when a game has you get an achievement that is completely meaningless. It's just them having fun. Yaru. Yiller.
Here, for you. A gift of future color and joy. Blue anemone seeds. I had hoped to find a brighter bluer patch, but these were hardy. They will grow well, wherever you plant them.
What a thoughtful gift, Yasuke. I don't know what to say.
I am glad to see you happy, my friend.
Now you will never forget me. For every cluster of blue, you will wonder, was Ibuki here?
I will not forget you.
Yeah. Cool, now we can add it to the base. Alright. Now, I think the next one, the next one's not too far. What's this? Yeah. Now, obviously, there's... Ooh, wait, no. I was gonna do... Because, like, some of these are blocked by needing to be further in the story. That one isn't. So there's one. See, that must be further in the story. You can still do these, okay. So yeah, I need to go over to the map when I'm looking these up, because there's a lot of stuff that's like main mission when I'm gonna get there, but I want to do the side stuff first. So I think she must have joined. So let's look up the allies. I'm probably gonna look it up on that one. So I do apologize, but I shall be back in just a moment. Hello. All right. So you need the ally list because I'm pretty sure we're only missing 2 of them, and I don't know what part of the game they're in, but I'm looking to find out. Yeah, so we're missing Yaguro and Katsuhime. Yeah, because we got Yaya, Ibuki, Oniyuri, and Genojo. So now we need Yagura and Katsumi. Blade in the dark. What? How do I know? Okay, it does say. Does it say, like... It says during a side quest. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so... Yaguro... sounds like a bit more of a difficult find. So let's look up at Katsuhime. It says, okay, you'll first meet Katsuhime during the main story quest against the Koga Ryu. Before you can begin the process of recruiting her, you must first unlock her side missions, which can be done by completing the main story mission, Showdown in Sakamoto, and then Requiem for Rikoku. Okay, so I think that's actually the mission we just started earlier with this guy. Yeah. Okay, so we'll work on that, and then we'll figure out how to do the other ally in a bit. Okay, so we were already on the path to finding her. That's up there, and I do still want to do this, so we're gonna do our question marks. I do remember that one's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can mark that. So then that's all the rest of the question marks are now on the map. It should be good, I think. Oh, yeah. Fell into place last second. That works. Alright. As soon as we get through all these question marks, I will switch to Naue before we go to the main, because I don't know if it's necessarily a Naue mission, but it is started by her, so I feel like might as well keep it going. I'm lucky he made that jump, because that fall would have hurt. Oops. That completely unnecessary. And we're wanted. Didn't hurt a single person, but we're wanted. Hey yo, coming through with the raid. Whoa, 2 raids in one day. How I doing? Welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? How was the games? I appreciate you. Hey, welcome to that first time chat as well. How we doing? How we feeling? How was the games, y'all? Big emotional building. Welcome in. To the Steve-O stream. Where did my voice go up that high? How we doing? How we feeling though? Lost my sense of direction for a second. Well, welcome in everybody to the Steve-O stream. We playing obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows, playing Dead Island 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and I'm somehow forgetting. Oh yeah, and then Heavy Rain. We playing a lot of different things right now. Appreciate y'all coming through with the raid. Welcome in everybody. Appreciate y'all being here for real. What's up? Oh, this is just okay. Yeah, we'll ride over. I ain't doing no fast traveling. Let's see if that Pathfinder actually leads us to the right. I didn't think it would. Okay, it's leading us to that. Oof. Remark. Cannot guide farther. Why not? I'm about to say, most of the roads connect. Maybe all the obstacles in the path messed it up. I'm back. How are you? I'm good. Enjoying the game. You know, I was just talking earlier about this. This is probably my favorite game all time. Definitely the best Assassin's Creed game. Great times. I'm working on a platinum right now. And having a great time. How about yourself? What games were you playing? What were you doing in the streams? What you got going on today? Get off this guy. Yeah, no. I only got like 80 hours and nothing crazy. I hope to not have to get off of this game until we have a replacement in Ghost of Yotai. Another samurai era game. Once we get that, then I'll happily put this one down. Of course, I'm sure we'll have a platinum in this by then, but you know. Played Fortnite with the piece. Okay. Got quite a few wins. Hey, let's go. Big wins in the building. Get any crowns? Get close to any crowns? Always love to hear. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't played Fortnite in a minute.
Let me know if you require anything.
Decided to keep Fortnite and delete Marvel Rivals, but yet don't play either. You ain't got nothing. It's about 26 right now. Hey, you got me way beat. I think in one season, I don't remember what season. It was a long time ago, but I had 7. And 3 of those was I got triple back-to-back one day with somebody. We got a win and 2 crowns. Of course, then we went for the 4th in a row and we got like knocked out in the first 90. You know, our luck ran out. Yeah. I mean that's my one accolade. You know, but seasons before that I probably didn't have more than, it was under 5. You know, and the most crowns I've ever had in a season was about 5 as well. I attribute a lot of that to luck. I don't think that I am necessarily skilled. I think that we got into just the right lobbies, managed to avoid just the right people, you know? Happy coincidences. I mean, I remember back in the day when like I really played a lot with everybody. Like back when it was really like tough to get wins, and I was like over the moon. I played a solo game by myself, and you know, I think I had like 16 kills, and I was me and one other person, and again, as luck so would have it, they decided, we were in Tilted, they decided to jump off a building that they thought they could jump off of, lost half their health, and I just quick finished it off, done. It's like one of the proudest moments in gaming for me, because I feel like back then it was so hard to get a win. Because now, I don't know, nowadays, like it's definitely, you have to play, like, you know, all day to really get there. But, like, I feel like if you get on and you play enough hours, you will get a win. Whereas, like, back in the day, I do feel like you could play for an entire week straight and you would just be getting messed up on repeat. Like, no mercy. Alright, that one's pretty far. I think we better fast travel for these. Wait, do we need Yasuke for this? No, okay, we'll do a Naue flip. But yeah, no, do you just stream Fortnite, or do you play the Marvel Rivals? Got any other games that you get up on? Seems like everybody that I talk to that plays Fortnite plays Marvel Rivals as well. Seems you know, either that or COD, kind of interchangeable. Get this brush out of here, I can't see. Where's the sea beast? There you are. Yeah, I go through the brush of this too much. I don't know. Every game I'm in, I'm always trying to find a shortcut, and they really did a good job about making mountains feel like mountains and forests feel like forests. So like you really gotta push through to get through these things. Probably would be better to stay on the road, but as much as I try, I always seem to be going through the forest. I know things are going on the road, but I am just impatient and inadvertently make it even longer of a thing because the forest slows me down more than it speeds me up. Alright, I went away from the mission. I meant to do the mission. Yeah, wow. So then with this question mark, like, that's it. That's every single point of interest in the entire game. So now all we have left is mostly main missions, a couple side missions here and there, but this is good. We're gonna have a big story day today. We're gonna really get deep into this. Dang, this blizzard's raging. I do think the blizzard in this is probably one of the coolest seasonal things, because like it literally snow builds up, on the roads disappear, the lanterns go under the snow, like the snow drifts actually get deep. I think there's very few games that have a real feel like this one. It's just, it's something special. Past it? What the? How do I even manage? Lost in the sauce. Alright. Y'all have an anomaly present, and I shall take him down.
Don't
So
raise the alarm if they see me.
don't mind me. Why can we not? Hello? Why can I not grapple? Is the wall too high? Oh. There we go. Tree branch. Or not? I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it. Nope, it dropped me super quick. Let me in them walls. Oop. Fire pit got in the way. I will join nobody. Thank you very much. Destroyed all of the stuff. Broke the door open, everything. What the heck? Where is the anomaly? It's like right here, but there's nobody here. And it also says up. How is the anomaly up further than this? What does it say? It just says purge corrupt entities. I don't see nothing of the sort. on a second. Let me just activate it real quick. Okay, it is counting them. Anybody else home? Dude sleeping on the stairs. Ain't got no idea what's going on. I actually don't think these guys even count. Oh, no, they do. Okay. There is a straggler around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. That's why they're outside the wall guarding. They wouldn't have known anything was going on inside.
I will put you down.
Unlikely. Alright. Now we just got the one last question mark, and then we are off to the campaign. Let's go. Oops. In a red zone. Also, let me re-equip that main that we were gonna do. The Kogo Ryu. Probably gonna initiate into the season there, but that's okay. Honestly, I'm not even that worried about it anymore. I didn't like to initiate it so often because it wastes the scouts, but we've already built our masterpiece of a village, and most of the stuff that we get, you know, that's not in a chest or laying on the ground is all for building stuff. So, I mean, we still need stuff to upgrade our weapons and armors and all that good stuff, but we basically we don't need to use the scouts anymore. That's really what it is. And again, we can get everything that we need from the regular stuffs. It's funny though, it didn't change seasons, but yet the snow melted. Like, I've noticed that different areas like have different biomes. Like, this area just doesn't even have winter. It's almost like a fall. But in the other side, it's like blizzard. I don't know. They have that much difference of a hemisphere on the different parts of Japan. Like, do I just not know things? Because I mean, like, you see the snow on the trail. Like, it's clearly still the same season, just too warm to actually have the snow sit. And we managed to find the one thing that is Yasuke thing. Okay, I do want to do it though, because this might be what they're saying is the Sumi-E. Because we never got anything on Yasuke's side, and I think this is probably the last on the map. It should be.
Welcome.
と the Omi Yabusame Arena.
「
Yabusame
You must shoot the clay jars on both sides of the truck from horseback. Think you can do that?
I've done it all over the place at this point.
I am ready.
I will count down from 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, we definitely missed some now. Ah, we ran out of arrows. And if we would have had 2 left, we would have been able to do the whole thing in one. Dang.
Let your breath
That first miss really threw me off.
You have the makings of a good archer. Keep practicing. Do you want to start over?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me try again.
I just need to manage to hit the pot in the back instead of the front. Yeah, they got a lot of fake ones on this one.
1, go!
I did. Ha! You can go through both of them. That makes things a lot easier. Why did that not count? Got him! Even with using a couple extra arrows. That's interesting though. So instead of trying to hit the second pot at the second time, you could just pull the bow back further and go through both. That must be how the piercing damage works. And that did not say that it was the last of the legendary. So the legendary Sumi-E must be something different. We'll look that up later when we start achievement hunting. But for now, I mean, technically we already are achievement hunting, but you know what I mean. Like the allies, the allies are the only missable achievements in the entire game. So, you know, a random website on a random part of the internet says, but I am choosing to believe it. Something tells me that's not a soft landing. Let's not go down there. I know, because usually you play the mission and there's a thing.
Shorty should be here. I sleep with the time. I must proceed with caution.
Killer.
Who is there? My enemies. Come and try me, catchy dogs.
Nobody wants to hurt you, old man.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Lord Rokkaku Yoshikata.
That name is dead. My clan is gone.
Then Shote, if you prefer. You are a brave warrior. You fought against Oda Nobunaga longer than anyone. We need your help. You fought with your shinobi in the hills. You battled beside the Ikoiki. You held the walls at the siege of Ishiyama Honganji.
On the wrong side. We lost. My followers have drifted away like petals in the wind. And now, the great enemy is dead.
Someone is coming.
Old man of Omi, come out and die! Faithful daughter, bring me my sword.
Warriors of the Akechi clan are here.
She just passed out.
We need to protect her.
Now,
I'll
please.
slip outside and thin out their ranks.
Anybody else?
Someone's out there.
Run! Run back to Otsu! Run to Akechi and tell him how you ran away. Better return to the others. Make sure they are safe.
Let me die like my sons and warriors. One by one, they melted away like morning dew. Why save a wretch like me?
You were great ones.
Naoe said you were once the daimyo of Omi.
It's a lifetime ago. But what am I now?
We need to break into Sakamoto Castle, but it is too well guarded.
I don't know that place. The traitor Mitsuhide built it after the Order conquered Omi.
I met some of your former students already. The Godai Shinobi. Seems like you should know a way in. Ugh, he's useless. I always knew the Shinobi of Koga lacked discipline.
Wait. There is one clan member left who can help. My daughter, Katsuhime. She has a scout at Sakamoto.
Where
Our ally.
Went to Enyakuji on Mount Hiei.
Why would she go there? Why would anyone go there? It is a place of ghosts.
To hunt our enemies. To defy me. To punish me.
Okay.
Wait a moment. You two saved my life. When the time comes, I will stand with you at Sakamoto.
Two allies, I guess, huh? Sticking with
I'll
Naoe.
head to Enryakuji and find his daughter.
Good. I will meet you at Sakamoto later.
Indeedly dee. Feels kind of wrong to be taking the chest in his house, but it's literally a costume for Naoe, so... Well, oh wait, he was just talking about his daughter. I guess we're technically taking his daughter's outfit, but you know, it's not being used, so... I guess let's just go over there. Might as well, because I know if we fast travel one more time, it'll definitely change the seasons. By the way, am I supposed to put a saddle on this? Or is it no saddle? I think it must be no saddle, which makes sense because the saddle would take away from it. Especially on Yasuke's side. All that armor, you couldn't even see what you spend all your monies on. Oh, sorry. Let me do a magic trick real quick. Apologize, y'all. We'll be unblue screened in just a second. All right. Every one of yous. Okay, yeah, there we go. I wanted to take this road because this is one of the places that we haven't gone through. Actually, yeah. See, that is the one struggle is like there probably are more question marks on the map, but we have to get close enough to them for them to actually initiate. But we'll figure it out later once we're on that achievement hunt. A lot of stuff will be a little bit more in place. Because I'm assuming the Sumi-E has to do with well, maybe it doesn't have to do. I don't know. I still don't understand how we got the all Kujikiri, but it doesn't have us get all of Yasuke's stuff. That's why I figured the Sumi-E must be that, but could be mistaken. Yano. Well, that looks cool. Like half of it's like farm and then half of it's snow. It's like the two biomes clashing. Well, that was smart. I probably should have checked my battery. We'll just fast travel. He'll be good. Ooh. I swear though, our phone has less and less battery every single day. I'm pretty sure we started the day out like 80-something% when we went up. And it's already used it all up. Ooh. Baboons. Dang, what happened to this water? This is the second time in this game where I came up to a water that looks like it's turned red. What did they do here? Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to get that fixed up. Dang, that's actually pretty far. Where you at, buddy? You know, the one that we're reading about the Yaguro, said there was multiple side quests to do with them, and so because of that, the like individual story pieces that have side missions. Like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff still to come. Just don't know how to tackle it because so much of this stuff is working towards the Shinbaku, and I want to get the other stuff finished first, but we have to progress further in the story to even do that, so kind of brings us to an impasse of like exactly what he's missing.
That which had come before.
Sorry, let me do a magic trick again. Good.
The mountain thunders with the wrath of yokai.
No, that's just their conversation. Okay. We are still a bit in the red, so I do apologize.
No Nobunaga slaughtered thousands here. Their spirits still haunt the land. Such desolation. And for what? To feed the pride of vengeful men. What was
Didn't.
Farewell, Naoya.
time to head to Sakamoto?
The sharpshooter. Meet
Shotei will be
Katsuhime.
waiting.
Research on. I'm assuming that we'll probably just run into it as we do missions, but the problem is it says that it is a part of a side quest. Now I'm gonna assume it's part of a side quest that has to do with the like a main quest, like the side of a main, but let me see. Is it because they're booted off this somehow? Common, but seems like a little more often than usual. Ay, 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 ay.
You have returned. Are your hands eager? Is your heart strong? Are you ready to take on Akechi Kagamitsu?
I am ready.
Yes, I am ready.
Good. We are all here. Let our war against Akechi Kagamitsu begin.
Don't you want to know what happened to your daughter at Mount Hiei? She is just as stubborn as you.
Kairo no Kawakairo Naui. A frog's child is also a frog.
A tadpole doesn't look like a frog, but when it grows up... Never mind. What's the plan?
I spotted some gunpowder barrels in the
What
castle.
a reference. I love that. That is really
Changed your
original.
mind about helping you. Now, setting those barrels on fire should pull Zagaz away from our target.
There is more to warfare than making things go boom, daughter. Heed my lesson. For one thing, Akechi Kagemitsu is protected by a champion swordsman, Kamo Yoshimitsu, a man not without honor.
I look forward to crossing swords with such a formidable warrior.
We must catch Kamo Yoshimitsu alone, away from the Akechi wealth.
I'm more interested in fiery booms.
You sound like my errant, wrong-headed daughter. Fortunately, we need to do both.
I will see to Kamo Yoshimitsu.
Then we will scout those barrels, light them up and create a diversion.
That will leave Akechi Kagemitsu.
This is interesting. So we're going to be able to do both sides?
Vulnerable.
The espionage and the duel? I hope so. Sounds like a really cool setup. Alright. War on Akechi is a go.
And so it begins.
In a moment of silence. Strike fast. Strike true. And don't let them get in front of you.
I should return to my room and tell her the good news.
Oh? I completed a different mission somehow? Okay. I don't understand, but I accept.
Why are you here?
I am here to fight you.
Good old-fashioned duel. Let's make it happen.
They call me
Just
Yasuke.
not mine.
Lord Oda Nobunaga gave me my sword. I accept your challenge. Samurai against samurai. Blood against blood. To the death.
Let's get it.
Show me that famous technique, Yasuke.
Yeah.
Should be one samurai against another. For honor to the death.
I love how his entire health bar just disappeared off of the armor. The affliction just too strong.
Thank you. Now it is up to the other two.
Do you have a daughter, Yasuke?
No.
I studied archery under the great Yoshida Shigemasa. But will Katsuhime accept my teaching? No, she wields a teppo. She will not marry anyone I propose. I should send her to a Buddhist nunnery.
Marriage or a nunnery, that is not for me to say. But her teppo should serve us well.
Gotta get with the times.
Watch where you point that thing.
What's wrong, Igahime? Does my teppo make you nervous?
I like your teppo.
No, I like dangerous weapons.
What about dangerous women?
Even better.
We'll see. Anyway, time to light up the castle.
I'll head toward the gunpowder. Cover me with that thing.
As you command, General Naoe. I'm off to my vantage point.
Alright. Time for some espionage.
Like a true shinobi.
Says the one that dives into the water instead of jumps across the post, but you know. Oops. You can do that.
What is it?
Keep it down. I thought you were Koga trained.
Really? Hate that.
That should be everything.
Soldiers, stop those explosions! That gunpowder is brand new! And will someone please silence that damn dog?
Dude, what's up? Can you not hear me yet? What's going on, bro?
Stealth is the way.
Stealth and steel.
Oh, not so down. What's up, bro?
I am not afraid.
I'm in town at the moment. What you trying to do, bro? Thing with you? Could scoop me up if you want to, bro. For a little bit. Could do a little pause on the game, you know? What's going on, bro? I had a backflip over your bullet. What you gonna do about it? Can stop for a few. Hang on a second. Let me throw you a message here real quick. Because I don't think I'm... I didn't realize that thing fell at me. All right. There you go. Oh, dude, that camera stayed on the whole time. Y'all probably got the best angles, huh? Bruh. Clip. Thank you. Doing that real quick, but how soon you think you'll be here, bro? Out of here. No damage. Oop. I very much dislike spears. Alright. It's just a matter of time before I find it. Say there's always a window open somewhere, but I've noticed that's not really true. I think in some cases like this, you really do just gotta go through the entire thing.
Hey now.
Hey now, nothing.
Guards! Help me! Help!
He's screaming and scared and all that, but yet he's got pretty good health. Weird.
I will cut you down where you stand!
Unlikely.
Do you know who I am?
Don't care.
My uncle will hear of this!
Again, don't really care. Got anything to say?
That is what you get for ambushing me on the bridge. You dishonorable cur.
The box! Tell me where to find the box!
Box? What box? You speak madness!
Then why serve the Shinbakufu?
They promised my uncle vast wealth and his power!
They?
More guards. Let's regroup at the old watchtower.
Okay. Can do. Ah, season change. I was like, what's going on here?
I need to meet Katsuhime and her father at the old watchtower. We will put this to...
Thank you. You are too generous.